Hello everybody, welcome to the show. We are out here, out on the water, not in the house. We're out of the house at the, what do they call this, the butt crack of dawn?
Yes.
Sun's just starting to come up over them treetops. So we're gonna buckle up, hang on, let's go.
Day.
I'm not even recording, now I am. Olivia made sure and say first fish of the day as soon as she got hit. And it's a crappie, wrong species, ma'am. It's not the first true fish of the day.
It is. A fish is a fish.
Well,
it's not first bass of the day.
I don't count those.
Fish of the day.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What you just did wasn't recording, and you whacked one. That is a chunk too.
And that is a bass, people. First bass of the day.
Be careful with the rod.
First bass of the day.
Yeah. We were just talking about that. She's like, when's the last time you went fishing all day and didn't record? I'm like, never. Not since I started the channel. She's like, maybe you should. I'm like, nope, because then you'll have something happen and you're not recording. And I wasn't recording while she caught this when she first got the hit. Well, I know it's okay, but it's not okay.
It is okay.
No, it's never okay. I'm going to record at night while I'm sleeping. You want to hold this one?
I'm going to take it away from you.
You want to pick?
No.
You want to see if it's a, let's at least see if it's a jumper. Right over here. Oh no, it almost jumped right into the boat. Come on. Look how that water's got that green just gunk. Yeah. Oh dude, did you see that? It was a faker. It wasn't a jumper. It started like faked, like it mouth open, gonna jump. Faked me out. She caught that one on that white ChatterBait, which I've got my bigger white ones. I'll probably break one of those out in a minute. No, doesn't count. My goodness. My goodness. Why? Why, Lord? Oh, there's a fish right there. Hang on, don't go, don't do anything. There's a bass, right? Right there. Oh my gosh. I snuck that one in.
Finally.
I did not take time to show you guys, but it was a perfect ball on the bottom and I went, there's a fish right there. Don't move. So I guess if you drop it right on their head, they will come out and hit. They don't have a choice. So first fish of the day for me kind of like a live scope type deal, even though I don't have live scope. That's a pretty good one, the hummingbird. But a little ball just popped up, like I call them cannonballs. But I saw a ball and I'm like, oh, don't move. And I put it right where, because on the back of this boat, it's on my right side at the back is where the transducer is. So something like right, see those right there? Now those are probably structure or something. They're not like round. I don't know why, in my opinion anyway, and maybe it's in my head. The bass look like a completely round. There, she's got a crappie right there. You reeled that up way too far, but yeah, there you go.
Well, I thought it was
hit you right at the deal.
Nothing.
So when it's a more round something on the bottom anyway, on this one, the way I have mine set, that's when I can kind of, if you're like setting still, when you're going real slow, it looks real round when it's a bass anyway. This dude, you got...
I didn't even snag him. He cut himself.
He hooked himself?
Yeah.
Back to the little mini max. Which the more I throw, I don't like throwing it as well as I do the other ones. I can feel it, but it's a less... I mean, if I have to, I will, but it's kind of a less, that's a crappie. See, these don't count. But we are starting to put fish in and out of the boat. But I definitely like a more, that little more of a thump to it. Got a couple of white options. We've got the big blade So actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch these back around on our destroyer rods and find another one for this poison adrena. So we're gonna switch up our chatterbait colors. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with this briefly. So I'm gonna have chatterbaits on those two, white, and then we're gonna try this white swim bait to go along with the bait Olivia has, and then I'm gonna rig up another bait, just one of those white Meredith baits on a jig head, nothing with a skirt, and then we're gonna finish out with that. I'm gonna let her throw. So let me see the other bait you had too. Or no, never mind, I got one right here. So here's what she already has on. So she already has that exact bait on. This one's gotten a little rust from setting in the thing. It wasn't dried out. So we're going a little bit bigger, but without the cheddar blade. So she's going to kind of alternate between those. This one you can, not in this gunk, but once we get back to the dam, you can throw it out away from the dam, probably let it sink even lower, and then just try it like that. So one of the Meredith baits in the bigger size. And myself, and I, we're going to swap out colors basically. So still big blade, but not the bluegill color, because in here, these waters, they don't tend to like bluegill as much. They're friends. So we're going to go try to get in on that crappie feeding deal. Now, I may need to take one of those baits I just put on for her to give this one a little more fleck look. So, but I'm going to try it first with this feet. But then if you can see, this one's gotten a little more yellow into it, which in my opinion imitates crappie even a little more. But this one's close. It's getting a little bit. So that's the big blade versus the 3/8 ounce. That's a ½ ounce. We're going to basically put it right up against a true jackhammer in a 3/8 ounce, same color. Just see if they want one color over the other, and if they want size. Does size matter?
No.
Okay. Size does matter sometimes. Just because I like the way these big blades feel. That is a ½ ounce big blade in white. Maybe they want to almost awake fast. So with that big blade, you got so much like feedback from it that you can literally tell exactly where it is, what it's doing. You can almost just skate it just under the surface, because it's still early enough. There could be at any time a topwater hit come on. See that stuff out in the middle? Cast right to it. Or you can throw it out, count it for a foot or two, and as soon as you start, you can tell kind of that when you start it up, you can tell it starts like, it's not that it starts quicker, it I guess sends a signal to you, is more responsive kind of. Oh my, are you gonna stop? That crappie is on fire, and actually had him hooked on the outside of the mouth. So the crappie will hit the big blade. It's like that big blade, even though it's giving you more feedback, it's got to be creating more of a vibration under the water, but I guess it's just not. Like when I first saw it in the store, I'm like, oh no, that's like, you know, it would almost be too intimidating for fish. Once it gets that big, like, oh, they can clearly see that and maybe not want to hit it as well as a chatterbait. I think it works just as good, honestly. Uh-oh, she got a fish. Let's see if she can unhook him. Oh, no, he's crappie down in the gullet. So I'm going to try him, though, rigged up, see if they still jump around fully rigged without cutting it down. But our crazy bright chatterbait catches a little dink. There's a very light touch of a wind coming on. Okay, we're done. We're going to call this the TopWater Whopper Plopper letdown. Caught a few fish. I will make a video of it. But
buckle up and have fun.
That's not what you say. Thanks for watching.